Welcome, everybody. I'm Stephen the Jupiterian. Stephen the Jupiterian here with a PH. Stephen with a PH. That's right. Ashley, Um, today is March 7th, and wow, I wanted to share with you what's going on with me today. So, as you know, March 2nd was my birthday. And hmm, 5 days ago. And the moon is in Scorpio today. Conjunct Jupiter. And Mars is almost on the rise. Yay. Well, in a but Mars is getting close to my sun and North Node. This is my true North Node. And Black Moon Lilith. Hey, there's Black Moon Lilith in Leo. Yep. Yes. Interesting how that is conjunct my vertex. um, so yeah, actually, I will be teaching a relationship class. Um, you can sign up on my website uh, when it's available, or you can have if you would like me to read your chart, because I'm going to just share mine. So the ruler of the fifth is in the fifth. My chart, Mars, in Aries. The ruler of Aries is Mars, and the ruler is in his ruler domicile, and it's in my fifth house of romance, creativity, children, and actually, that's kind of interesting that I'm. Oh, actually, I should take out these asteroids. Um, Lori Lothian was talking about these Elatus, Elatus, Orca, Albion, and Orcus, which are natally, which I have Albion natally in my third house, conjunct Mercury. Actually, let's put Pallas Athena. Why not? Since we're putting shit in here, I will add more pieces here, um, minor bodies. Um, Pallas Athena, where is she? Um, or maybe Athena. Do 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 do. Okay, Athena. Uh, huh. Or is it under Pallas? Alrighty. Hmm. Stars. Is it a star? No. Oh, never mind. Actually, Pallas is right here. Hello. Pallas Athena. is there. I will get there. Now, um, let's put Vesta in there as well because yeah, look at all that. The vertex, Black Moon, Lilith, and Vesta all in my ninth house, and I'm in a ninth house perfection year. Um, which is interesting. Which is ruled by the sun. I'm 56 now. Uh, so, all right. And then the other relationship house, I'm getting going all over the place. So Mars in the fifth house of the in the fifth house, ruler of the fifth house. And he also rules the 12th house. Um, which er, sometimes I have to be careful what I do because it could bring down me to my be my downfall sometimes. Um, and then we have the seventh house is Gemini and is ruled by Mercury, and I have Mercury in the third house. So that's interesting as well. You know, I have Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury in Aquarius is, and I have a night chart, so it has night triplicity, has triplicity. So it has a lot of dignity here. And yeah, they actually sextile each other, Mars and Mercury, the ruler of my fifth house and sixth house, make a sextile to each other. And now the 11th house of friends and relationships with other and with your friends, social circles. You could find friendships there as well, you know. And Venus is the ruler of this house in of the 11th house, which is where I have Venus in Pisces at 20 degrees 6 minutes, or the Sabian symbol would be 21, the 21st, 21 Sabian symbol, which I already went over to the Sabian symbols of my chart. Um, but there's no actually asteroids that are well. If I looked in some other asteroids, they would be like Hecate is over my your conjunct in my 11th house. The she's the she's a witch. A so actually I do have many creative outlets, and so romance is quite maybe quite passionate sometimes at times. But if we do the now, Neptune, Venus, and Saturn are all conjunct in my fifth house. Interesting, huh? So bringing more of this energy into my fifth house of romance, creativity. Um, yeah, I actually love to teach, and I am teaching. I will be teaching all about relationships and actually everything else, like career also. The career houses, on the other hand, are the second, the sixth, and the 10th houses are the three houses that you look to for career. And in my career, and well, actually, and also the MC. Those are so there are four components to career: the MC, the 10th house, the sixth, and the second, and the rulers of those houses. I have Saturn in the sixth house of work. Um, Mercury, the ruler of the 10th, in the third house. And then Saturn, so Saturn, the ruler of the second, yes. And then the ruler of the sixth house is Venus in the third, in my fourth house. So it's best that I work from home now that I have had so many experiences in my 20s, 30s, and 40s teaching in uh, schools, institutions. Yeah, since my ruling planet is Jupiter, of in the house of institutions, um, learned how to be, what type of teacher I wanted to become in all the settings that and I've learned that um, I'm in actually, well, since my MC is in Libra and Uranus is here, I'm an unusual, fun, quirky type of teacher that all my students loved. Administration did may not have, but I had fun in the classroom. And now my classroom is from home. Uh, oh, yeah, and so yeah, actually, what else did I want to share with you? Well, we had this Mercury Cazimi. Well, now the sun is at 17 degrees. Still, mm, the sun is at 17 degrees 13 minutes. Mercury is at 16 degrees and 31 minutes. Yeah. And at the moment, we have Gemini on the rise. So interesting. I, I chose to do this at this time for my audience clientele. And so, yeah, it's kind of cool. And let's see. Mercury, the moon opposes Saturn right now, and it conjuncts Jupiter, which is pretty not too bad. That's not a terrible thing. Emotions may, I've learned not to stifle or repress my emotions. How I can't, who can with the moon? on their ascendant, you know. Uh, um, and Uranus. Yes, I had to learn to say Uranus. I'm going with the crowd with Uranus in Libra. Okay, now Uranus is transiting Taurus until well, let's see. Let's move this ahead in a week from now. March 14th. Uh anything change besides the moon from Scorpio to Aquarius? No. Although actually tomorrow, don't forget to, yeah. If you're change your clocks, spring ahead, so we lose an hour. So yeah, that's all right. Spring is coming, and March 21st. So March 21st. Um, by the March 20th, the sun will be in Aries, and spring will be here on the 21st, 20th actually, and the moon will be in well, let's move this back a day. Mercury is retrograde. It's going to be slow moving. So the sun will be in a Aries. The moon will still be in Aries when the sun and when spring arrives. The first day of spring. And actually this is the first day of the new year. Spring arrives. New life starts to come come to life for most of us. And then although Jupiter, yes, actually let's move this back. Jupiter will be moving direct on March what? 10th? I believe the 10th. Yeah. Yeah. 11th. 10, 11th. So, March 11th, Jupiter goes direct. March 12th, uh, finally, Jupiter will be moving direct. The 13th, the 14th, 15, 16. St. Patrick's Day. St. Patty's Day. Uranus is at 28 degrees of Taurus. The 18th. All right. The 19th. March 20th, 21st. Well, by March 21st, actually, let's move this back an hour. Let's go back to, yeah. Oh, March 20th. Will it be March? Well, it'll be late March 20th, 21st, March 21st. Then Mercury will finally go direct at 8 degrees. Yeah. And Mercury will, so we'll have no more planets retrograde. No planets will be retrograde. Actually, let me put this there, put that there. Show the only one. So we have 2:19 a.m. Yeah, March 21st. Mercury will be, yeah. Mercury will be out of retrograde. If we move this a day, be back a day, Mercury will be retrograde. Right? Yep. Here we are. The 20th. The sun enters Aries on the 20th. And then the next day, Mercury is direct. Let's move this to the 22nd, 23rd. '25th, 26th, 27, 28, 29, 30, March 30th, March 31st. Well, Mars is still in Pisces. Mercury is still in Pisces. April 1st. Um, April 2nd, April 3rd, April 4th. Planets aren't changing signs yet, but they are changing degrees. So we're going to move this slowly. March, April 8th, April 9th. So April 10th, Mars enters Aries. Well, April 10th. Yeah. Mars will be in Aries. Uranus is at 29 degrees of Taurus. Let's move this another day. The 11th, 12th, 13th, 14, 15, 18. Yeah, actually, this is moving slowly because Mercury is not. Well, I probably have too many things open as well. Yeah. The sun will be in moved to Taurus on April 20th, right? April 20th. Sun enters Taurus. That's the next planet to change signs. April 20th. April 21st. April 22nd. 23rd. 24th. Venus will be in Gemini. April 25th. April 26th. Uranus. Well, let's see. Mm, let's move this in hours. By April 26th. Yeah. Yeah, April 26th. Sunday, April 26th. Uranus will move to Gemini April 26th. And I believe that's the last until this summer. The last planet that changes sign, I believe. And well, let's move this a week and see what happens. A week from there, April 26th, May 3rd. Uh, except the moon, because actually the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. We're not even going to worry about that. But the other planets, other than the moon, the sun, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and the outer planets, May 10th, nothing. May 17th, May. Well, actually, then Venus will be entering Cancer. We'll move into Cancer. Yeah, we can move this back day. Um, Venus enters Cancer in May. May what? Venus in Cancer. May what? Um, well, May 2nd, Mercury. May 2nd, Mercury. Well, let's move this back. May 2nd. Yes. Well, May 2nd, Mercury enters that. And Mercury enters Gemini on May 17th. Venus enters Cancer on the 18th of May. All right. You know what? I'm gonna just stop this share. Because my yeah, I'm just gonna do this manually behind the scenes here. Let's go to May 18th. Let's edit this chart. May 18th. May 18th. 2026. Man. All right. So, um, May 18th, it'll be, yeah, around sometime in May 18th. Let's go move this in. Mercury, you're trickster, you. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just getting Venus to get into Pisces. I'm sorry, Cancer. Venus to enter Cancer. It's gonna enter Cancer on May 18th. Late in the after evening, afternoon. All right, it's gonna make me a liar. I know. So it'll be around maybe 6. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna share this chat with you now. Yeah. All righty. Let's share what we have here. I Here you go. Scorpio is on the rise at the time on the 18th when Venus enters Cancer. I Okay. And the moon will be moving into Cancer very shortly after. Let's move this in another hour and see what happens. Yes, within another hour, the moon will be in Cancer as well. I, so this spring will be interesting. A lot of change. The sun will be in Taurus, and then well Aries, and then Taurus, and then Venus will be here in yeah. Let's move this in days because I'm just having a brain freeze of all these wonderful transits. So May 20th, happy birthday to my mom. She'll be 86. Yay. And you know I'm close to my mom if you've been following this channel. Uh, hmm, May 22nd. Okay. 23rd. And then I believe in July, sometime in July, Jupiter will enter Leo. Jupiter enters Leo. So Jupiter enters Leo. Hmm. After the sun enters Leo? Well, let's see. Let's move this into months. Make this really fast. I'm not going into days anymore. Good Lord. Month. Let's move to June 26th. Okay. The sun will be in Cancer. June 20th, I believe, right? The sun enters Cancer on the 21st. 22nd, actually 22nd. Yeah. The sun enters Cancer on the 22nd, and Jupiter is at 29 degrees of Cancer. Interesting. Now, if we move this into days, because I think it's at the end of June. We have another Mercury retrograde too. Yeah, coming up on the 26th. On the Mercury retro, we move it going retrograde on the 27th. Uh, hmm. Well, Saturn goes retrograde. Sorry, right? Or is that July? Jeez. Sorry, everybody. I'm getting text messages about my mom. Wonderful. Wait. Alrighty, my mom is doing very well. Sorry, everybody. As I'm talking about my mom. Yeah, hey, how about that? Um, Jupiter. Well, the sun will conjunct Jupiter on the 29th, right? No, July. That's July 29th. Never mind, July. Well, Mercury goes direct. Is going direct. Yeah, retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde in June. I Yeah, Mercury is in retrograde. June. From June, what to what? Mercury retrograde. June 29th. Yes. And then June 30th. Okay. Then we move this into June 30th. Jupiter enters Leo the day after Mercury retrogrades in Cancer until July. So June 30th, Jupiter enters Leo. Venus will be in Leo by before then as well. So Jupiter will have take on a much more fiery, independent, stable. Actually, why not? Actually, hey, that's pretty cool. Look at that. We'll have Sagittarius rising. Whoa, that's close to my own ascendant. When Jupiter enters Leo. Hmm. I like that a lot, actually. Um, since I'm in a ninth house perfection year. Um, it'll be in my ninth house. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Uranus, still in Gemini. Yay. We'll be in Gemini for the next 7 years, right? Let's move this ahead in years. Why not? Because it's going to follow Uranus. Because Uranus will be in Gemini 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. So 32 and then 33. Well, okay. Let's move this back a month. Um, 2033. And then let's move this into we actually I think it goes into does Uranus go into Cancer and then retrograde? Let's see. Oh, I can look that up in my if I had it here. Um ah, it's always nice to have one of these. Yes. Actually, I have coffee stains on mine. 2033. So, okay, well, so 2033, yeah. 2020, 2034? Nope, no. 2033, 2034, 2034, no. So, until 2033, yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Uranus and Gemini until May of 2033. May 22nd, 2023. Let's go back a month. May 18th, yeah. 22nd, let's go. So, my mom's nurse said that she slept through the night last night, yesterday, which is great. She only needed to sit to rest while waiting for the elevator once. Hopefully, PT will clear her soon to be able to be independent. Hmm. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And now let's move this back into day. And so this will be May 22nd. Let's see. 19, 20. Because this book says the 22nd is the last day that Uranus will be in. Yeah. So Uranus enters. Yeah. If we move this into hours now. May 22nd. This is PM. Okay. Let's go to AM. So you're sometime in the AM. Well, yeah, here we are. Uranus is 0 degrees, 0 minutes. May 22nd. Uranus in 2023. So, yeah. So we have 7 years of Uranus and Gemini. All right. Well, I think that's all I wanted to share with you because there's a lot more of changing in the world and in the planetary alignments and everything. Uranus is going to change a lot more things. All right. Well, thanks for watching and take care of yourselves. Actually, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, post a comment, say hello. Um, I will reply with a heart if I'm, or I may just say welcome. And yeah, actually, I I will comment reply to all comments. So, all right, take care. Bye, everybody.